Hello, welcome to Mike Watson's Kitchen. I'm glad that you could join me because today I am going to show you how I make Canada's most delicious dessert, the Nanaimo Bar. As you can see, I have a stick of butter in this pan on my gas stovetop. I'm going to melt that butter, and in it I am going to mix a quarter cup of sugar and 5 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And when that gets done, I will be back and show you the tips and tricks for getting the bottom layer of this 3-layer dessert ready to eat. Okay, so I am cooking a cup of butter, a stick of butter, with the sugar and the cocoa, mixing that in. And once this gets good and mixed, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of this hot liquid in this one beaten egg that I set aside. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in here, whisk it around, and I'm going to add this to my mixture. And the key to this is cooking it till it gets to be 160 degrees on this thermometer. So that's what I'm about to do. When we get back, I'll show you what's going on. My thermometer is at 160 degrees or so. And what I'm going to do is combine everything. In this bowl, we got some graham crackers, about a cup of graham cracker crumbs. This is, of course, coconut, sweetened coconut. And this is a mixture of pecans, almonds, and walnuts. And we are going to mix these up and get our chocolatey saucy in there. And we're just going to mix this stuff around until it gets to be one consistency. Probably better off using a fork right now. Just want to get this so that it's all nice and mixed up. Really, the key to this next step, putting it in the pan, is making sure that you have lined this. You want to line the little dish that you put this in with some kind of parchment paper, wax paper. Believe me, it will definitely go easier on you when you pull this baby out. So I get a flat spatula and I just flatten the living shit out of this. Just pressing it down. One flat bottom layer. One flat bottom layer. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, let it chill, and then I'm going to show you how to do layer 2. Okay, so we have our first layer in the refrigerator, chilling. Now I'm going to make the custard layer, the second layer. And it's pretty simple. Stick of butter. Room temperature, of course. We've got 1 cup of powdered sugar. Yep. A lot of recipes call for 2. I'm going to go easy on you. And then we want some vanilla flavoring, which we're going to use. You can use custard powder is really what you're supposed to use, but you can also use this vanilla jello. I'm going to cream this together, and then a couple of teaspoons of cream, heavy cream, our, gonna put that in there sort of at the end. You get the idea. I am going to now layer this on top of the first layer. Then through the magic of video like so, we're just gonna get this custard in the pan. I don't really like a big fat layer of this stuff. I mean, you know, this is a Nanaimo bar. It needs the second layer. But, you know, I'm not a big fan of icing, and I just want to have it in there because that's what it's supposed to be doing. And we're going to just spread this evenly around. And because it's sugary, it sometimes needs to be coerced to flatten out, which is why I have this super hot microwaved water on my spoon to just kind of get it flattened out without sticking. Pretty brilliant, huh? Yeah. So, this is the second layer with the tip that I just gave you. Makes me awesome. And you hungry, I hope. And I'm going to put this inside the refrigerator to chill, I don't know, for a little while. Let's just say half an hour. And we'll be doing the third chocolatey top layer. You will be so stoked. Back with some chocolate. I got 6 ounces of chocolate and 2 tablespoons of butter. And I am going to cook those for a couple minutes on low heat on my gas top. And next time you see me, I'll be pouring that into the first 2 layers of our Nanaimo bars. Okay, I've got some melted chocolate. I'm going to keep this flame on low and kind of put this in here in 2 stages. So you definitely want to spread this softly into our pan so we don't pull up too much of this layer 1. And gently smooth out your chocolate so you get a nice even layer. And when it comes time to pull this out, I will show you what it looks like when it's out of the pan. Okay, I will see you in a bit. Okay, I just pulled this baby out of the fridge. It was probably in there an hour. Kind of see it's clearly hard. And this is the best part because you can just pull this thing out without effort. Now, if you're paying attention and you want to cut this, really the best thing to do is wait. Pull it out of the fridge and let it soften up a little bit. I don't know, leave it out for half an hour and you'll be able to cut this into Nanaimo bar pieces. Now I'm taking this to my friend James's barbecue tomorrow. He's Canadian, so I'm going to cut this into smaller pieces so everybody gets a bite. Isn't that beautiful? Enjoy.